A man walks into a bar and says, Give me a beer. The bartender looks up and says, Whoa, sounds like you've got a serious stutter. The man replies, No kidding. The bartender leans in and says, I used to stutter too, but my wife cured me. One afternoon she gave me oral sex 3 times in a row. Haven't stuttered since. The man blinks. Wow, thanks for the tip. A week later, the same man walks back into the bar and says, Give me a beer. The bartender raises an eyebrow. Didn't you try what I told you? The man nods. I did. It just didn't work. Then he adds with a smirk, but I gotta say, you have a really nice apartment. A woman walks into a gynecologist's office looking flustered. The receptionist asks, What seems to be the problem? She whispers, I can't say. I just need to see the doctor, urgently. After a long wait, she finally gets in. The doctor greets her. All right, ma'am, what brings you in today? She sighs, embarrassed. Well, doctor, my husband's a chronic gambler. He bets away every cent we have. So I had $500, and I stuffed it in my vagina, but now I can't get it out. The doctor says, Don't worry, I've seen stranger things. He puts on gloves and has her lie back on the exam table. As he positions himself, he glances up and says, Just one question before we begin. Am I looking for bills or loose change? An 18-year-old girl was finally allowed to go to her first party alone. She was beautiful and a little nervous about how to handle unwanted attention from boys. Before she left, her mother gave her some advice. If any boy gets too close, just ask him, What will we name our baby? That'll scare him off real quick. At the party, a boy asked her to dance. Things got a little flirty. He started moving in closer, kissing her cheek. She pulled back and said sweetly, What will we name our baby? He froze, stuttered something about needing a drink, and vanished. Later, another guy started getting handsy while they were dancing. She calmly asked, And what will we name our baby? He turned pale and disappeared into the crowd. Then came the third guy, smooth, confident. He took her for a walk under the stars. He kissed her, touched her, and she asked, What will we name our baby? He didn't stop. As things escalated, she asked again, What will we name our baby? He continued now, slowly taking her clothes off. He began to have sex with her. She asked once more, What will we name our baby? After he was done, he pulled off the condom, tied it in a knot, looked her dead in the eye, and said, If he gets out of this one, we're naming him Houdini. A man was in a terrible car accident, and unfortunately, his manhood was severely mangled, completely beyond repair. The doctors told him, The good news is, thanks to modern medical advances, we can rebuild it. The bad news? Insurance won't cover it. It's considered cosmetic. Then the doctor laid out the options. $3,500 for small, $6,500 for medium, and $14,000 for large. The man, naturally, was leaning toward medium or large, but the doctor advised him, Before you decide, you might want to talk it over with your wife. So the man called his wife and explained the situation and the prices. After a long discussion, the doctor came back into the room and saw the man staring at the floor, looking defeated. Well, the doctor asked gently, What did you and your wife decide? The man sighed. She said she'd rather remodel the kitchen.